2027, I believe anybody that comes in should emulate Governor Seyi Makinde. He have done well. If I should give him a mark, I will give him 85% of what he have done, because he touched every aspect in Oyo State. No can it. But there is no how you
How
can.
do you think you can go about it to make sure that his work will not be abandoned? You know, we have the circular road. So a new government can just come in with another policy.
The circular road is a continuity. Who initiated it is former Governor Ladoja. He was the one initiated it, the plan. After it, Governor Ajimobi started it, but the process was just open. They did not do anything upon it. But when she came on board, he looked at the circular that if we want Oyo State, especially Ibadan, to be fast developed, like that of Lagos, circular road is essential. Because when we are talking about congestion, when we are coming from Lagos, you are coming from Ife, you are coming from North, you are coming from Oyo, instead of going through Ibadan, as is, you can cost just in terms of traffic. And when we are talking about development, industry, we part of that circular road, and that is, they have been put in place that Ibadan is one of the biggest, one of the largest in the whole West Africa, and the development and infrastructure must be put in place. And I believe if any government should come on board on 2027, is very essential. It's not what you will overlook. It's a continued development. Oyo State embrace it, and I hope that the person that is going to come on board now will not neglect circular road.
Whether it be the other party,
it will not be neglected.
Okay, moving to Prince Adeshewa Adekunle. Yes, this very government, it has done its very best, and some people are still not satisfied. What do you think is the cause of the dissatisfaction?
Well, you see, when we are talking about government, we are also part of the system. So, and you cannot satisfy everybody. See, a lot of roadblock is there. When I said roadblock, you talk about the obstacle. Political opposition, they are there, the opposition party. They have their own Gmail, how to fight the government back. Others are, that we call, and it's part of the system. So, to me, this man, he has done well in terms of infrastructure, in terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of health sector, he has done well. I think we talked about it last 2 days now. When we are talking about the health sector, I said, this man, he has performed well about the health sector. So he has done well. So let me just give him 70%.
So what's the cause of the dissatisfaction?
You see,
some people are not satisfied.
I've said it earlier. I said, you cannot satisfy everybody. Are you getting me? So when in the system, you cannot satisfy everybody. The opposition party, they are there. They are fighting back. Are you getting me?
What so about those in the party?
Even within the party, you cannot satisfy everybody. Maybe you are high in the position of SSC or commissioner, and they didn't give you. It happened just of recent doing this APC convention.
Let's quickly move to the circular road. What's the main purpose of the Oyo State circular road project? What's your take on the potential impact?
Because Oyo State is one of the largest African, in the whole West Africa.
Well, let me put the question to Mr. Lambi Waninu.
Well, like I said earlier, judging by the voice of the people, you can say Governor Seyi Makinde has done relatively well. I won't say, they say infrastructure-wise he's done well, health care. Now, let me say, I think that the concept behind the circular road, like my colleague here mentioned, is to open up a business hub and to link Oyo State to all parts of the country. Like you're coming in from the north, you understand, so you don't have to go through Iwo Road or go through the inner parts of Oyo State. And by default, the circular road would, you just imagine the Lagos Bado Express Road. You see how companies are springing up on all sides of the road and everything. Such developments would definitely, it will come as default. The circular road will bring it as default. But when let me also mention what he said. I want to just quickly get to the point where he mentioned the opposition party.
Okay.
The opposition will always be there will always, that's the beauty of democracy. If there's a government in power, there's an opposition there to check them. It's for checks and balances. You know, it's not supposed to be, like you said, the opposition is not there to attack the
They see what is happening now.
to attack.
They're not attacking.
It's not attacking. It's supposed to. That's the beauty of opposition to put them in check. For example, okay, people's houses were affected.
Okay.
Who will speak for the public? Who will speak for the people that are affected? If it's not the opposition. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think that for me, the people whose homes were affected should be compensated. The idea of the road is good, and it's going to be.
Yes, let's dive deep more into that because the residents really protested against that project. What's your take about their approach? You know, they went to, I think, the toll gate. They were there
frying akara and doing all.
Yes.
You know that there's a way you can protest.
It also happened. This coastal road
and you can,
that his government is doing now. Do you know how many people this coastal road has affected?
That's what I'm saying. But they're all being compensated.
How do you know? Can you imagine? So when they are all being compensated, how do you know? What about the people that they are protesting?
The people can protest. I'm just saying we should protest intelligently. Going to fry akara or get the government.
It's normal. That is the beauty of democracy.
Yes, that is it.
It is normal.
Now we are talking about protests, and we are talking about development.
Since it's
We
not
should
violent.
get it right in this country.
Yes.
There is no development without pain. But in the issue of government, when the structure came in, compensation, when we are talking about government, there is what we call law, ethnicity, culture, compassionate. Because our embrace when they talk about they should compensate them, it's normal. But we should not, when we are talking about development, so we should not use politics to divert development.
Yes.
I agree. My question now becomes: it's one of the things that Nigerian politicians are not very intelligent. I say this all the time. If for example you made up your mind as a government that you're going to bulldoze some houses, you would break some properties. The question now becomes, before embarking on it, can't you call a town hall meeting? You understand what I'm saying? Send notification to people that will be affected and call a town hall meeting and say, look, Mr. XYZ, your buildings will be affected. Can we see your certificate of your occupancy and all those things, and put these measures in place? So, see, some of these things can be prevented if government acts intelligently. If I were the governor and I know that people's houses are going to be affected, you just get the
It's
number.
like you are attacking the governor.
I'm not attacking you. I said if I were
You
him.
said if
I were him.
You're not governor for your seat.
I said if I were the governor. If I were the governor, this is what I would do. This is what I would do.
But you said if he is intelligent.
I said Nigerian politicians are not very intelligent. Nigerian politicians generally, they're not creative in their thinking. And let me tell you why. Why would you wait till you bulldoze their houses and they start complaining before you start putting measures in place? If I were him, before bulldozing these houses, if houses 1 to 10 will be affected, I'll give these people notification. I'll invite them to a town hall meeting. Oga, your house is going to be affected.
But I believe they have already done that.
So you
They have done that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You do that. Get their documents, confirm if their houses, if the papers are legit, pay them off even before demolition starts. So there's no need for protest.
That is the first thing they do.
Okay, so if they done that, then people that protested are.
I said it is normal. You know, there was a time this man was frustrated. He said this protest has turned to political protest. And we know that is normal. Are you getting me? That is the statement you don't want to hear. Because you have your own hidden agenda. Then I made mention of Coastal Road now. You waved out there. Are people not be protesting against the Coastal Road?
People have the right to protest.
Mr. Adeshewa, we'll take a short break. You said something about that. There are things that are supposed to be put in place before demolition should occur at
in the first
all.
place.
And then you said that they have already received notification that they're supposed to have
And they will compensate
vacated
for
the
that.
We are
place.
talking about we are talking about state project, not
Wait,
local,
we-
even local government.
Are you saying they were compensated?
Even the world.
Are you saying the people that were affected were compensated before this demolition took place?
Yes.
Do you have facts to back this up?
Yes.
No, let me just come in.
Yes.
When in Africa,
It might not be enough.
in
Let not
Africa,
be sincere with ourselves.
in Africa, the way we do things is quite different. When we are talking about sincerity in government, starting from the masses, we have our own faults.
True.
Government have their own faults. Before then, they have been giving notifications. Maybe 1
We
year,
are talking about state government,
2
not
years.
local government too.
But the nature of the nature of a black man, I've been a victim. I can remember when I was in Lagos.
He's talking about evidence of payment.
That is one of that's
Because
I want to say it. Let me bring
You
this.
said
That
evidence
some people
of
are
payments that
compensated,
they
and those
are
people say yes.
compensated.
But it's not. It might not be enough.
That is it.
Are you getting me? But we are talking about state project, not local government. Quote me.
Sir, there
Are you
is
telling me to Minakite, a whole governor of your state, if it's all low, to the extent that I will not know the right thing to do about that big project?
you said something
Costa.
about SAP. There's a point which I picked from what you just said, that it may not be enough. Please, I want you to, sir, I
what
want
may
you to
not be enough
comment.
is the
Yes, I
question.
want you to comment.
No,
on
you have said it here.
In the first place.
Government is continuity.
This is my point.
And there are some process.
This is what I know that there are processes in place. This is my point. If houses 1 to 10 will be affected, or 1 to 100 will be affected, I mean, the governor did a budget of about
Do you
892
are
billion this year.
aware,
No,
despite
it's
that,
coming. In the budget, you can have a sit down with these people. Like I said, the town hall meeting. He said there was
they have done that for
Wait,
some
okay,
yes.
so there's a town hall meeting. Your building is worth this amount. This is what we're going to give to you.
And I think
It
the
might
man
not be
has a
enough.
listening ear. He even made an agreement with them. I think when he came back
Okay.
from their convention, he said, "Okay, what do you want?"
No, that's good.
No, yes, what do you want? Okay,
So,
okay, go and stop the project now.
I don't have an issue with, like I said about Nigerian politicians. They like,
But because of the
fire
hidden
brigade.
agenda, when I
They
say,
have fire brigade and
what about Costa Road?
We'll get to Costa with shortly, but
Yes.
talking about your
Okay.
state. I'm ready to defend Ashiwaju's project. So
See, we are talking about the same process now.
Now,
When you are talking about,
I'm saying if the plan is to demolish people's houses, call them, have a town hall meeting with them. Look, this is the budget. This is what your house is worth, for example. This is how much we're going to pay you. The plan is to relocate you to XYZ place. Yeah, we give you land because you can give them land if the money will not be enough. But we're willing to support you with the XYZ. This is just bloody common sense. Look, this is how much, because you're saying the money is not enough now. If my building is worth 20 million naira, for example.
I didn't say that.
Wait now.
I said the compensation.
Might not be less. The compensation might not be enough. So if my building is worth 20 million naira and you give me 7-8 million naira, you're telling me how do I start my life afresh?
So
that's
you
what I'm saying.
want your state government
No, this
to spend
conversation-
all the allocation.
No, that's
On compensation.
That's my point. My point is, if you put,
You know, there are some people that are even at fault
If you-
about this circular road.
yes, that if you
That they don't have
documents and those ones are
document.
at fault. Those ones are at fault. I mean, we can't. They broke the law by building. Those are.
And in terms of population, I said that's one of the largest.
I'm just saying, government in general, they like fire. Nigerian politicians.
So you want
they
all
like
the
fire.
allocation now.
They have fire.
You want allocation
These
to
things.
to be spent on
on compensation.
That's not what
on
we're saying.
compensation. Okay, sir, please, we will take a short break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Welcome back. The program is still Nation Talk Live, and I still have my guest here with me. They are talking about compensation, whether the money, allocation money should all be spent for compensation. Talking about the circular road. And then Mr. Molomo was saying something earlier before I went on break. Please, can you quickly conclude on that?
In the issue of compensation, I've said it before. There are laws, and when you violate government law, before I'm using this medium to extend it to everybody, whether you want to buy land or not, go to the Minister of Land and Survey and check the procedure. Is it government allocation? Is it free land? Before you can proceed. And in the issue has been done. In the area of government should look onto it, because the situation of the country for somebody who have built a house for about 7 to 10 years now and been demolished is between life and death. Government should look passionate by compensating them in due process to reaching each and every one of them.
But you agree with me that these people, they have been notified even during the period of Ladoja, and
yes, they have been
some
notified.
Of the houses
they are
that,
aware.
Yes. So why didn't they take action even when they knew that that place, it's a government land, that it belongs to the government? Anything can happen to it in the future.
The issue of we, the masses, we have our own fault. Yes. Because when you want to buy a land, even though they knew, only people ìjọba kèéyà kankan, and this is the singing tone they used to say. Say government is coming, it will be 50 years to this time. It will be 100 years. They knew the genesis, and they will go ahead and purchase the land and build on it.
My question is, in the first place, that's why I say government has a lot to do when it comes to the whole process, from the process of buying the land. These people that bought the land, who sold the land to them? The Omoniles,
yes.
So the Omoniles are aware that this land belongs to the government.
Not every land has been sold by Omonile.
Okay, so are you saying some people buy from government?
Yes.
So you see, there's a little bit of corruption there.
So the moment Omonile says to you, and you have your own valid document from the government, it's valid.
No, before you buy land from Omoniile, the process is that before you pay,
yes,
go and find that the Minister of Land, is this land a free land or government allocation?
And even be retrieved back also.
So the moment you find that the place is an allocation, let's go ahead and build it. Yes, of course. Let's go ahead and build it.
What measures can the government put in place? You see, is the government just intentionally looking at them? The government knows, because I'm sure all these agencies have watchdogs. Okay, so you know this land is government allocation.
Okay, you just said it. What measures can the government put in place to make sure that
you don't even
government land? Nobody should go there.
And you already know Sakura Road is going to pass through this.
Please, I'm putting the question to Mr. Prince Adisha.
You see, this mess.
Because we are going to round up about the circular road now.
What government can do? This system, it is the mess in the system. And when we are talking about the government, who are those governments? It is we, the masses. Are you getting me? Do you expect a market day to see everything?
Even if the masses are corrupt, even they are acting like their own will.
That is why this man. See, that is why. This government. See, that is why.
What measures?
That's what I'm saying. That is why this government. Are you aware that every landed property now, everything is computerized now? It makes everything digital.
Yes. All of your
states. Yeah, all of your states. So he has done that.
You can get it through your phone.
Through your phone.
Also, now
that's not the measure.
So that's one of the measures.
It is not manual again.
It's true.
Now you say, okay, do this 2 months because we are looking for your file.
Yes.
So now kudos to him on that.
Okay, kudos to your governor.
Just
no, the
governor of the state.
Or to the governor of the state.
The governor of the state.
No, you cannot say it's my governor. He's the governor of the state.
But the governor of the state. So the question now becomes, our question is that's one of the measures put in place.
Yes.
I'm saying government should not even allow people build at at all. If what you know, wait now, this
for example, now you acquire land. You know Ibadan is very wide.
These people have agencies, Ministry of Lands.
Let me tell you, government cannot be. You are aware of insecurity in the land. So you want the government agency to move from here now, from Secretariat to Lalupan.
You can move. You can put
measures in
place. You can pass a law, my friend. You can pass a law that says the seller. Can I say something?
You can pass a law everywhere.
That says
don't take ourselves. You can pass it. So we must also. We need to take ourselves.
You can pass
it. You do your finding before you buy the land. You are going to.
That's what I'm saying. You can pass a law that says.
Let me tell you. Excuse me. Let me tell you. See what happened. Do you know that?
Please allow us.
Do you know that there is a law already, existing law concerning the land of your state?
Yes,
very actively.
Very actively.
There is a law.
So you know what information everything. They even do you know that they even make it as a jingle now everywhere. Don't if you want to buy your land, come to it's jingle everywhere. Now let me now tell you. Let us even say kudu to this governor. When you look at the system in Lagos State, sir, you will wait. How they if legit land. Do you know how much land costs in Lagos State? And these people just go there and bulldoze it. Even with the court order, that restricted them not to go and bulldoze it.
And some of them haven't had what's your fault.
That is the system in Lagos. And you are talking about your state. What about that?
Some of them even have CFO. Yes.
Prince Adeshewa, please.
Yeah, see, it's a Lagos boy. You live here. What about that place?
But okay, my question again is, I'm not just talking about Oyo or Lagos. Government start putting
with the law. No, Lagos because all those houses, they are still waiting.
Yes, because I don't blame Governor Sanwo-Olu for taking this. I don't blame Governor Sanwo-Olu for taking this.
But because of hand defense. Do you know the Adisa? He said now he want to beautify at the extent of the and they acquire this land
genuinely. Yes.
Are you getting me?
When you say
look at it's cost for her.
Wait, Mr. Olamide.
That's what is happening in Lagos. It's a Lagos boy. He will not talk about that.
Prince Adeshewa, you keep bringing about point. You said they acquire it genuinely. We want to quickly round up on the circular road project, and you said genuinely. Please.
And the one said that.
He said genuinely.
Yes. He want to buttress that.
My point is.
He has something to say about that.
My point is, if he said there are laws in place.
And I said, what about Lagos State?
We'll go to Lagos State shortly.
Yes, what about?
We'll go to my Lagos shortly. My question is.
Can you imagine?
We will go to Lagos shortly. Now.
Your Lagos. You have said it. Your studio.
Yes, my Lagos.
At
the moment, I'm living in.
Please, just 30
seconds. Now, the laws should be put in place to prosecute people selling the land in the first place. If this land belongs to government or your Lagos anywhere, such land should not even be sold in the first place.
Law is a gather process.
That's what I'm saying. These are some of the things. These are some of the things.
These two parties that want to acquire land, you have to be very careful.
That's what I'm saying. You have to go through the land. It's a crime for you to even sell government land in the first place.
Okay. Thank you very much, Prince Adeshewa Adekunle, Mr. Olamide, and Comrade Abiola Molomo. You've said so many things about that. There should be law.
But in where Lagos State issue about the land issue now.
We're still on your state now.
Comparing the system in your state about the land issue at Lagos.
We'll move to Lagos shortly. Let's still stick with Oyo.
Where there are even a court order that the state government not to bulldoze those people out. They still went ahead. A lot of people they live in Penrose property now. In Lagos State. And nothing happened. We started everything.
Back to Oyo State.
Let us be fair with ourselves and fair with our state.
Back to Oyo State.
Sir, demolition is happening everywhere, but I believe that the government should make sure that everybody that are affected should be duly compensated.
Yes.
So now, 2020
should be prosecuted. The sellers of government land should be prosecuted,
yes,
and the buyers themselves.
And do you know that
we can avoid the issue of compensation?
I agree with
that are government property.
There shouldn't be anything like compensation.
There are times government can
put measures in place. Don't even sell government land at all. If you sell it, you'll be prosecuted. If you buy it, you'll be prosecuted. Because
so I agree with Mr. Olamide that anybody selling government
should be prosecuted.
Should be prosecuted. And well, 2027 is around the corner, and we have so many.
Not all those land that belong to somebody else. Some of them Some of them are not government property. But because of the circular road,
Government
government can withdraw your certificate of mercy whenever they are in need of that land, and you are going to be duly compensated. Quote that here. Not because this land belongs to me, I said it for you genuinely, and you acquired the certificate or the necessary document from the government. You have been satisfied. Government can even still
take it.
Yes.
Anytime.
But
you should be compensated.
You are going to be.
If the documents are legal.
So let us.
We are still on the same side.
They might not understand.
We are still on the same side.
In this case, Lagos case.
Let me clear that issue. When you have a legitimate document.
In Lagos State, the people are not well compensated.
No, I said with the court, God received them not to put us all those, and they still went ahead. Ask him, how did Lagos work?
You were saying, I'm not going to comment on that.
You see?
I'm not going to comment on that. And the reason is very simple and straightforward. I'm not privy to the information the court ordered. No, I like to choose my words carefully.
But okay, you said that the people in Lagos that were affected were not compensated.
Oh, so is there?
Wait.
Can you say something about that before we leave this?
It's very simple and
topic.
straightforward. We have a very intelligent, progressive governor in Lagos State. And I state unequivocally that he goes by the rule of the law. Now, I'm not privy to the court judgment. So wait now, that's what I'm saying. I'm not privy to it. So I will not comment confidently.
I said they fed that some of them even the government they take legal action against Lagos State government.
I'm sure the Lagos State government.
Not the land. I'm not based on the system.
I'm sure the Lagos State government.
Let's wait ahead. What about that they are genuinely acquired the land?
The Lagos State government will compensate them.
Which compensation?
Will compensate them. I know the.
But you know what? Can we just go on like that?
I know my people.
Why you are defending Lagos State government? Is it the president Lagos State government?
Yes, I know my. We have a system.
During Fashola government,
we have a working system.
I was in Lagos. When you are coming from Oshodi, going to Isolo, there was an extension construction there.
Okay.
There was one building. The building is still there now. The man had the CFO, and the axis of that road is the middle of the road. And Fashola wanted to demolish that road. They talk. The man say, if you are going to demolish it, I have the upper hand. Look at my documents. If you can give me 2 billion naira for this structure, you know Fashola now. And Fashola now guys, I cannot pay 2 billion naira. He made the road, and the house is the middle of that road. At Selepo stop, it's still there up to now.
To show you we
followed.
But when you have a document that is legitimate,
yes.
When government wanted to use when government wanted to use the piece of land, you have the upper say.
When you have genuine document,
yes, to be compensation. You are the one going to say this is what I want. Not even the government.
Now, I mean, you make the compensation.
But in the issue of circular road,
yes.
When we are talking about compassionate.
Thank you.
You're asking the government to be compassionate towards this people.
No, that is what I
was talking about here in your Governor Sheyi Makinde is very compassionate. The way they address the
when we are talking about the law, those who buy it, those who encroach it should be prosecuted. But when we are talking about, we should have compassion.
We should have compassion.
Are you saying Governor Sheyi was compassionate towards those people by giving them compensation?
Just of course, it might not be no better. He has tried.
Because when you have a genuine document,
those people that
when you have a genuine document from the government,
you put not your
Prince Adeshewa.
You see what is happening there? Everything. Let me
just moderate the issue of land. The moment you buy a land from any individual, whether Omonile or Bale, they are agents. After them, proceed to the government. Acquire your due document from the government.
Should you even pay for the land before you even?
So when you have no land, even when
I see that.
someone is one of the.
Mr. Adishewa.
Before you pay,
I'm telling you, that will be a topic for another day.
Prince Adishewa. Prince Adishewa. Mr. Comrade Malum, I see that you all have a whole lot to discuss about this particular road project. Please, we'll be right back. Let's take a short break. Welcome back. We have discussed a whole lot about the very circular road, and we all agree that the people should be duly compensated. And our governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, is a very compassionate governor, and he made sure everybody that were affected were compensated. So I will say kudos to him on that. And 2027 is around the corner. There are so many aspirants out there. We have parties already thinking of who they think is credible for that can really represent them for the election. So now I will start with Mr. Olambiwon. What do you think that we should expect? Or, okay, let me first ask this. What do you think that parties should consider in voting during the forthcoming primary election to elect their candidates that will represent them in the next election?
Well, for starters, the delegate system has been abolished from what I know.
Yes.
I think they use direct primaries now.
Yes.
Each political party, they already most candidates are selected candidates. Let's not feign ignorance. Most candidates are selected candidates.
You can talk about your party, don't generalize it.
I said most candidates. I haven't even generalized. I haven't even picked a party.
Most in which party?
That's what I'm saying.
In which party?
That's what I'm saying. Let's not make this a debate.
We know the system now.
Let's not make this a debate. Yeah. I'm saying most candidates
in which party
are selected candidates. You understand what I'm saying? The powers that be sit, and this new system of primaries even makes it easier. Makes it even easier for a group of people to sit down and say, look, this is the person we're going for, since the delegate system has been abolished. Now, in Oyo State, we're talking about Oyo State generally. Oyo State primaries generally. The three major parties. I'm not pushing the other not so popular parties. The three major parties are PDP, a sinking ship, APC.
I won't agree with you on that.
Wait, I'm coming. I'll tell you. I will clarify. PDP, a sinking ship. APC, government in power, up there. Then I think ADC is the new one, trying to flex its muscle. Now, so I think that most, like I said before we got to the show, most PDP governors have already defected to APC. I think they only have Bala Mohammed now and Seyi Makinde. If you consider that jamboree they did last November that they called the convention, you understand what I'm saying? If you see the outcome of the convention, you can tell that PDP is a stinking party, and they have lots of issues. This case in court and that case in court.
Jamboree in which state?
They did something last year. They called it a convention in Ibadan. Yeah.
Why did you call it a jamboree?
I call it a jamboree because if you look at the outcome, your party has crisis. There's a weak faction. That's what I'm saying. I said there's a crisis in the party. Okay, ask a little boy. If you ask a deaf person, they'll tell you there's crisis in PDP.
Every political party has their own crisis.
That's what I'm saying. We're not even talking about other political. We're talking about PDP now. PDP has crisis, and so they are just, and you can tell by the defections from all the other governors that it's only Seyi Makinde, and if I'm correct, I don't know, I think Seyi Makinde, just about 3 of them left, and Bala Mohammed. And last week, Bala Mohammed said that the person had a private meeting with President Tinubu, so there's a likelihood. But whatever the case may be, they did a jamboree, Christmas carol last November, and they called it a national convention. And most of the people that even participated as the top brass of the national convention are even defected from PDP. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand that Governor Seyi Makinde will want to anoint his own candidates. We started seeing, I think 2 days ago, he has given people go ahead to start putting their billboards all over. Obviously, he will have his own anointed candidates. And APC themselves, they're bickering. Testing Folari faction. I know that Mrs. Ajimobi and Zach, they have their own faction too. I know that some people are for Adelabu, so we don't even know what's going to happen in there. But APC is a well-organized party. When it's all said and done, let me finish. When it's all said and done, APC will pick the best, and Asiwaju goes for brains, so he'll probably pick a technocrat. He'll probably support a technocrat, and you see, they support a technocrat. I'm suspecting Adelabu. I'm suspecting an Adelabu because with his pedigree and his record, very intelligent guy. Now, if you go to ADC, we don't know who ADC is going to field at the moment. Seriously, we don't know who ADC is going to field at the moment. So by the time the push comes to shove, it will be APC versus. Let's hope that PDP can find someone to sign their certificate for them, so that they can present a candidate. If they do present a candidate and they don't sort their internal crisis, if they do present a candidate and their candidate wins, technicality might knock out their candidate. Yes, it happened to Ehadioha in Imo State also. Yeah, so that's the PDP should work on fix the crisis in their house.
I can see that, Prince Adeshewa, you are smiling. Mr. Molomo, you have something to say about what he just stated.
The issue of primary before 2027. Oyo State is the center of politics, ethnicity, tribal religions, and so on. It's a big ball game, and the expectation is very high. But when we are talking about the primary, especially in the area of PDP, APC, ADC, Accord Party, are sort of factors
Somebody primary
that come in. Makinde and the rest. I repeat it. Governor Makinde and the rest is going to be a battlefield. Whether PDP, whether any other party that she is going, because with the levels of PDP, there is a serious injury. We all know about that.
Crisis.
And with the crisis, is a man-made crisis. What I mean by man-made crisis,
who are those men?
man-made crisis is that
The crisis within the party presently.
It's a man-made crisis. Because when we are talking about one of the biggest parties in Africa, the fear of PDP.
Thank God they've agreed it's a crisis.
Fear of PDP.
There's crisis.
Fear of PDP is the beginning of wisdom. And they used to say a rap tree that have a rap mango or something like that. You see, people will be throwing stone. PDP is a factors. And that's the reason why some machineries, all of us know that there was a sponsoring to destabilize PDPs. Even from, I can say it's from the president. It's a factors.
Please, can you elucidate on that?
Wike is not neither in APC. He had been expelled from the PDP.
Thank you.
But up to today, is still using the power from the above to stabilize that party. And that's the reason why you see so much of the PDP candidates, those who wanted to go for second time, looking for a green passport. They decamp for APC, yes. But when we are talking about...
They decamp from
PDP
to APC. Yeah.
Okay.
But the battlefield, I want to say, the governor at the campaign, is the people decamping? Is the people decamping?
You tell us.
The electorate, are they decamping?
You tell us that.
Because when we are talking about election, we are going to go out and cast our vote. We Nigerians are knowledgeable. Their record. We need evidence. If I should jump from your state to the federal, we are approaching 3 years now. The federal government cannot even show us the evidence of democracy. Since this government came on board in 2015, masses have been the victims up to date. Democracy has become
you mean APC since APC came on board?
Yes, of course. I can say it everywhere. 2026 is going to be Seyi Makinde and the rest, because he have done so well. The structure is there. The evidence is there. The payments of salary is there. And people are solidly behind him. We all know where we are going. The bond is there. Let us wait and see.
I'm Prince Adishewa. I'm turning to you now because you were laughing why Mr. Olambiwon was stating his own facts. Mr. Molomo said, wait, let me finish with my question. Mr. Molomo said something about when APC came into power, there has been crisis in the party as well. So I want you to state your view about that.
The crisis, see, in every political party, there will be a crisis whether you like it or not. Because crisis of interest. You getting me? You cannot even wait that. But let me just tell you, this man just said Jamboree primary.
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol. I don't know, maybe he thought we are in the Christmas now, so we are fasting.
Christmas Carol last year.
So you see, you see this crisis that he called Jamboree now and Christmas Carol, whatever.
Your convention.
The convention is a man-made.
Yes.
And see, I could remember what system brought AD to the political limelight. Who knows AD that?
Tell us.
Yes. I could remember during Absalam, when they want to fund, Absalam instructed the INEC that they should not register AD. That is a new party that they don't have enough time for. Baba De Soya of the blessed memory, he said, look, you know that Abiola issued that time. If you cannot register this party, this country is going to break. And they know the power of Yoruba. They know the power. See, let us forget history. And immediately, Absalom, the whole north was shaken. Say, if you don't register AD, there is going to be a crisis in this country. We are going. And what happened? Absalom gave the order. Okay, go and register them. But it just how many months? And that is what produced 6 governors in the Southwest that year. So when you are talking about democracy, some people in government now, some system, they use this system to turn into do at tight affairs. And when you are doing like this, you are calling for a state of anarchy. Look at what happened in Edo. A whole governorship, he has once been a 2-time governor. Likewise, Oyegu is there. And is likely to be one of the party flag bearer. I'm talking about Obi. Are you getting me? He was being attacked The same thing happened in University yesterday.
So all these references to just tell us that there's crisis
everywhere. No, who instigated that crisis? So when he talk about Dambori, that Dambori is talking about, you understand? It's a man-made. Because this so-called wicked action, he has been suspended before they did the primary year.
But he went to court.
He now went to court back at the back door to have another judgment again. And thank God, last week there was a judgment also that validated it, that this primary is genuine. What can you say about that? From the Seyi faction to Atilek faction. And to me, there's no faction in PDP. What caused the faction now is man-made. It's from his Ogato. Are you getting me? Because there is a legal, even I think Turaki left is a lawyer also.
Are you expecting?
They know the right thing. Are you telling me the old governor, Seyi Makinde, or Turaki, the chairman, present chairman of PDP now?
Is he still in PDP?
I'm
asking, is he still in PDP now?
Can you imagine? You don't even know their chairman. You don't know their chairman. So because you have your own interest, selfish interest. And this thing will not pay everybody. Are you getting me? Don't just let us, blow everything. Because when you are pursuing someone and you are pursuing me to the extent that there's no road again. Escape road. Or escape road to you will fight back. That's what the comment I've just said now. That this coming election is between the masses, the electorate, and the government in power.
Yes. Because people want to see the evidence of democracy.
See, who said if I don't give you 24 hours electricity, don't vote for me? Who said that? Excuse me, who said that?
You go ahead and
in the area of electricity, that is another issue.
You should be the one to tell us.
Who said that?
The president.
He's a Lagos boy. And he should know the best about that.
Who said
because I'm not judging what
now we have not received the apology.
He said this. Yes.
Okay, let me just quickly.
So we should withdraw that statement that Dambori primary. What do you mean by Dambori primary? Is it not the legal before that confession? There is a legal backing that support it. They went to the court and they give them the order.
So what you are saying in essence is that the crisis is normal. It's man-made. It can happen in any party.
Yes, so, it's happening now. Every day to continue happening.
Okay,
so
in every party.
The difference of democracy.
Okay, Mr. Olambi, let's hear you.
Well, for me, I think that this is just he's just crying wolf. PDP is in serious crisis. You can see that almost all their governors are defected. When he mentioned the
how many governors are they the one that going to vote?
So now
they have one vote and their family.
So the question now becomes: Mr. Comrade here also said that the coming election is going to be between the masses versus who? Who did you say again?
Electorate.
The electorate versus.
Should have known that.
These are just rhetorics. These are just rhetorics. I can tell you unequivocally that governors are powerful in Nigeria. So when a governor moves from a party to another party, he becomes the leader of that party in that state. These people have the machinery.
Excuse me.
These people have the
machinery. Leader of the party. Is it the leader of the electorate?
Wait, now I'm going to answer you.
You should not answer that. See, the leader of the party, other line.
Now listen to me. This electorate.
Is it the leader of the moment they move
small talkers?
Is it the leader of the electorate?
Now the small
talkers. What are you talking about?
If you listen to people that analyze things, the small talkers, they're not the ones that vote. The people that will vote, the people that have the party structure, they're the Yalatas and the Yelepo. These people don't even know. These people don't even. All this analysis you're giving.
Maybe they don't have common sense. I don't know what is happening in this country.
I'm going to tell you unequivocally.
What you are trying to say, I know understand. Maybe those people you are talking Yalata, they don't have common sense. They don't know what is happening.
These people are part of the machinery, of the voting machinery. I can tell you.
Do you know that the elite don't vote?
The elite does not vote. If this structure, if these people are not important, why do these politicians fight for these structures? Why do you think Labour Party lost in the last election?
You are fighting for structure within the party.
Wait, why do you think they lost in the last
election? Don't miss. So
they didn't even have agents in some polling booths. These people have structures in place. I'm telling you categorically that talking fancy and on the voting day are two different things entirely. So when you say that it's the electorate would fall in line with their party. Am I communicating? Okay, let me give you an example. You see a party like PDP. One of the reasons why, one of the issues, one of the advantages of PDP's current crisis for APC is once these governors move, they also move with their structure. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that they're not going to be independent voters.
When you talk of structure, how many of them? When you talk of structure,
let me give you
let me just give an example. Let's say
did you see the last election in
Abuja? Let me just say.
Did you see the last election in
3 million. 3 million. The structure.
APC had never won. I've never won in Abuja.
Is that an election?
It's not an election.
Because we will open on you this one.
Go ahead and open. I'm telling you that this structure.
See, madam, just take you. See, this man don't excuse me. It would have been better that this man don't make mention of election in Abuja. Because that election, the Dambori election that been contested in Abuja.
So it's not a Dambori election.
It's a national disgrace. It's a national disgrace. Don't let us go there. Let us don't bury our head, all of us, in shame. Because it's a national disgrace. Do you want to see what is happening there? How the people, the electorate are being disenfranchised.
Use the mic, sir.
How the electorate how they are being disenfranchised at the polling unit. It's not working. So don't even go there. It's a national disgrace. I'm expecting you to cut that one Tabori, but you won't do that. It is the only PDP primary here you call Christmas Carol. Don't just you go. See, it's too annoying me when you said the election in Abuja. Excuse me, it's too annoying me. Very annoying. When you said what happened in Abuja is an election. Don't say that again. Please, if you have consent. Don't say that. Don't do that. Madam, wait. It's a national disgrace. It's a national one. So don't bury your head. Don't say that again.
Prince Adeshewa, please.
I'm holding my head high. I have no shame to bury.
He's at liberty to his own opinion. So
this is my point.
We are talking about the matter. We are talking about national something.
Prior to that,
and Nigeria is one of the great.
I want to show you how structures work. I want to show you how structures work. Prior to that election, people are watching us. Yes, people are watching. Prior to this election, APC had never won.
A lot of you are on this program. Don't bet on
even when Buhari was there for 8 years. You see,
because it's with
Buhari was there for 8 years as ruling party APC. They never won. They didn't win any local council election in Abuja. So what was the change now? What brought about the change now? I'm saying that when people, it's easy to talk smoothly, but these politicians have structures. They have ward chairmen, they have polling booth agents, they have market women leaders. That's what PDP is currently missing. When PDP was in power and when PDP was PDP. If you see once an election is coming, even if you see the mobilization, let me finish my. Even if you see the mobilization from PDP, you see the market women, everything, structure in place. Once they want to rally, the streets are full. Even when
Lagos was talking about Abuja now.
No, I'm coming. I'm telling you. I'm trying to show you how powerful these structures are. And these people are not
structure in Abuja.
No, wait now. They put up a structure in Abuja that moves out PDP. Ideally, PDP was the dominant. PDP was the dominant factor. Now, when as minister, all the places that other ministers have not been able to penetrate, Wike has penetrated there. He has gone one-on-one with people. So, and I'm not going to say that maybe there were no one or two irregularities in the election. There will be. That's an inevitability. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So wait, Mr. Molomo, he has something to say because
please go ahead, sir.
Both of you've been arguing otherwise. So please, can we hear you?
Can I finish my line?
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
Let him finish.
I was still trying to debunk what he was saying as per the electorate. I'm saying that's just fancy talk. On the day of election, you will know that these people have structures. There are certain states that you go to. Look at the last election, the last election in Oyo State. Are you saying Bayo Adelabu was not popular? It was an Accord party. He got quite a number of votes. He was a popular man. And who else? But Sheyi won. Sheyi won because Sheyi won because PDP. PDP had
the power of electorate.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just talking about.
PDP had a very good structure.
We have all seen the handwriting.
PDP had a good
Prince
structure.
Adeshewa, please keep calm. Let him finish.
Let any local government, let any party, political party go to Lagos State now and say you want to defeat APC. It will be hard to defeat APC because the structure is solid. From local government to wards, and structure is solid. Am I communicating?
Okay.
If they want to mobilize right now, in less than 2 hours, you will see all the wards are
Even
full. So my point is,
people have to say that without compensation.
To say that
the structure is the electorate. Even in Oworoki, where people houses
the
are
Nigerian
built.
electorate always
Prince
falls in line.
Adeshewa,
Let me say something
please.
to you. The Nigerian electorate falls in line. I'm telling you, on the day of election, the ward chairman, you just get an instruction from the top. This is who we are voting for here. This is who we are voting, and that's how it's going to go. Let's not deceive ourselves. So that's why you see, even PDP, they're fighting for the structure. They're fighting Wike so badly because they know the value of structure. If you say the electorate on the election, the people, you see them playing football on the street. The people, they will not come out and vote. You see, don't you understand that there's a reason why you will find out that a state has 20 million people and only maybe 1 million people will vote? Where were all the people that were making noise on social media? They won't vote. They're just lying to you. So all this, it will be. Aisha Yusuf was saying yesterday that APC
Mr.
has.
Olambi Waninu, I won't agree with you on that because the last election, people came out to vote. They came out to vote.
What was the outcome? In spite of what was the outcome? There was an outcry in the country. There was cashless policy. People were angry. I'm saying to you that even when people come out in their mass to vote, I am telling you that the structure always wins. Mark my words, we're recorded, right? We're recorded now. By 2027,
But I believe that people
2027 election, Bola Tinubu is going to win effortlessly. By 2 p.m., election is counted, he's won already.
Okay.
Now, I'm telling you, in some of the states,
Following day or
by the end of that day, that one is
yeah.
a foregone conclusion.
Okay.
Now, I'm telling you that in some states, those elections are like that too. We already know because the structure will tell
even
you.
state election don't end by 2.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Olambi Waninu,
Yes.
what you are saying.
Even state election.
Excuse me.
Doctors of the
let me.
Please, excuse me, please, Mr. Olambi Waninu, you said that APC has a very strong structure.
Very strong structure.
But I will tell you that during last election, people came out en masse to vote.
And the result was what?
Well, it may be what towards people's expectation, but we believe, I agree with you that APC has a very strong structure, and even some other parties alongside that.
Some other parties, which ones?
no, that's that. He said which one?
Other
He's
parties,
asking you a question.
PDP, ADC, I believe they also have strong structure.
Okay.
Comrade Abiola, it's like you have been wanting to talk, but you just relax. Allow them to argue a bit. You said something about the next election. It's all about the government and the electorate. Please elucidate on that.
I will say yes. The Nigerians, especially Nigerians, 1999 to 2005, 2006 now, we are almost 27 years in democracy, in the third democracy. Are we growing? Are we developing? Our mindset change? Radical. Even people from the streets, Yalata, Yelewedu, they are more interested in the forthcoming election. Let's be proactive.
Comrade Abiola, he said it's the party people that are voting, not the masses. I would want you to touch that because we will soon go on break.
He mentioned structure. Structure in Abia State, when an incumbent governor of, they have never lost in Abia State. Labour Party just come from nowhere and won the governor seat.
Yes, Adisa.
He mentioned structure. He mentioned structure in Lagos. When Sanwo-Olu came out begging the masses, going to church, turn himself to usher.
Yes.
Immense structure.
And we see the
immense structure in Kano. Immense structure in Kano.
We see the outcome of the presidential election in Lagos, and he's talking about structure.
Let me tell you, the forthcoming election in 2022 is going to be the masses.
It was still the structure that.
Where was structure that time?
The masses and the electorate, because we are we developing. We want to see dividends of democracy. We want to grow. We want to see development. We want to see improvement. We want to see changes. We want to be betterment for our people. When you go to the market, you see people lamenting. No dividend of the democracy. Nothing to show up. No development. Even the next electoral bill pass. All the masses are not. We are not happy about it.
So you speak
the election should be transmitted live and direct. It should be digital.
So, I've said it here. I said it last.
It should be digital.
Yes. Wait, Prince Adisa.
If our money can be digital, why not our vote be digital?
Can I ask you a question, sir?
If development can be digital, why not our vote be digital? If one of your state can be digital,
yes.
That is the question we should ask our government.
We don't have what it takes.
We have what it takes. In the rural area they are talking about, in the northern part, all of them are using POS, electro machine to transfer.
Can you give me 4 developed countries in the world that are doing this, that are using this formula that you're suggesting? Does America use it? Does France use it? Does Britain use it?
They can. Everybody can vote anywhere. You can vote anywhere. Yes. You can yourself. In America, you can vote live transmission. What I'm talking about, live transmission. Every vote we vote.
It is still going to
the result should be transmitted live.
You cannot compare them with us. You cannot development.
Okay.
Because
they are being sincere.
We are now in the world of social media where everything travels.
That's it.
Yes, Nigeria because it's the case. That is why
I have been in a situation. What Nigeria is trying to say, when you transmit it,
they are tired.
Result. If there is no network, the moment you send it. The moment you send the result, if there is no network in that very place, the moment you get to where the network, it will go, it will deliver, it will help successfully.
And the party they will have the manual, and they are not the same. All of them, each one of them will have the manual.
What Nigeria is asking us that the result should be transmitted at the polling unit immediately.
You should allow one another to talk because we'll soon go on break. I have a new guest that will be joining us when we come back. And I want Mr. Comrade Abiola to finish his line of thought.
And that is the reason why I said this coming election is between the masses. We are going to come out to vote. Structure or no structure.
So if you want to talk about structure, we see what happened in Lagos presidential election. Where was the structure?
People want to see dividend of democracy. People want to see evidence. People want to see development. People want to see improvement.
More and more, are you saying that this very present government, they haven't performed very well?
In the federal?
Yes, federal level.
Yes, of course. They haven't performed. Below expectation.
Can you
if I should give it to Asiwaju Tinubu.
Okay.
In the area of governance, he has performed below expectation. But when you are talking about Tinubu in the area of politics, I can give you 99%. One from one, how to use 1 and 2, go live together and get his way. Is very, very perfect in that every area. Before this government came on board, I said it several times. I said I didn't expect anything from Tinubu. I said it. I'm still repeating my word.
You're going to give me a chance to.
And since this government came on board, I said no. If Tinubu won the election, it's going to be a capitalist government. I said it
And that is
before.
what is happening now.
I said it, and I will still be repeating it.
People live in a perilous poverty and everything.
And that is the government he have established, a capitalist.
Yes.
That's all true. This morning, as I was coming, petrol is about, some filling station are telling is 1,050 naira,
And that's
1,080 naira,
That's Tinubu's fault.
1,050 naira.
Tinubu
No,
is the
not
reason why.
even. When he came on board, he said subsidy is gone.
Okay.
He has already said it before he came into power that
Everybody said it.
Okay.
Yes.
But the process is not due.
Okay.
Because when we are talking about subsidy, you will be in power and look what was the causes. What are the dividends? What is the dividend of it?
We need to stop living in denial.
And since then, he has not come out and tell us how much we have generated from the subsidy.
These are things-
I heard that
Wait.
they are still paying subsidy up to date.
Up to date. Yes.
On that one, they are still paying subsidy.
It's government.
Sir, before you go into that, we will still even go into subsidy. You just mentioned that they are still paying it.
Subsidy.
You will add more to that. It's like you have something to say.
No, I think that
concerning what he said.
People just get emotional. We're not being logical and checking facts. Now Tinubu removed subsidy, and if you just pick a phone and just check what state governors were earning as what they were receiving as federal allocations from before subsidies and after subsidies, you would see the problem with us in Nigeria here, and I'm going to tell you factually, is that we're too focused on the presidency. We say it's like a mental sickness. Sometimes we forget that we have governors that receive federal allocations, that receive security votes. Something is wrong in maybe there's a security crisis in Kwara State. You're shouting, President Tinubu, are you aware that governor receives security votes? We're not politically aware. I'm telling you, many people that you see as with what they're not politically aware. Okay, so how much was, let's pick a random state, Oyo State. How much was Oyo State receiving before subsidies? How much is Oyo State receiving now? How much do these House of Rep members receive? How much are our senators receiving? Their constituency projects, who is holding them accountable? Am I communicating? You see these politicians, they're giving out ads to people to travel to ads. What is wrong with creating tech hubs